Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the Atlanta Hawks facing the Dallas Mavericks. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. We've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Chamberlain in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 2. Stolen by Bryant. James outside. Simmons looking around. Back to James. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. 4 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Duncan. Here's Thompson. Now here's Johnson, covered by Bryant. And here's Thompson for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Now Simmons. Pass to Garnett. And here's Bryant. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bryant against Johnson. Here's Duncan. Now here's Durant from deep. It's hauled in by Garnett. Bryant against Thompson. Pass to James. Bryant a screen on Durant. And stolen by Durant. Got it.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Durant against Simmons. Garnett passes to James. Pass to Garnett. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Duncan.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Duncan. Thompson with it. Simmons defending. And Thompson gets the 3. And it's a tie ball game.
This is Thompson's pure shooting ability in action. He has the shot up in seconds.
Pass to Garnett. Got a piece of it. Johnson against Simmons. Here's Duncan. Thompson scanning the floor. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Hawks. To the inside. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Bryant. The 3 from Thompson. Another 3 for Dallas.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Timeout. And so it's Gwen Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
.116 left in the first. Simmons finds James. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now the Mavs on the run. The rebound by Simmons.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And here's Bryant outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And Dallas with possession. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Johnson passes to Durant. Here's O'Neal, covered by Bryant. From 7 feet away, another one falls for Dallas. 43 seconds left in the first quarter.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
Johnson against Bryant. Johnson passes to Duncan. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
James against Johnson. James inside. Here's Chamberlain. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Bryant finds Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
They've got Klay Thompson, also Johnson out there, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Simmons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Ben Simmons, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Thompson gets a good look. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Thompson's got 11 points.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Duncan. And here is Thompson. Checked by James. Outside Durant. Fires for 3. Rebound Atlanta. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Simmons against Thompson. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Mavericks lead by 8. Here's Johnson, still without a bucket. Thompson with it, over Simmons. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's James. It's stolen by Johnson. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. James with a steal. Pass to Bryant. Shoots from 12. James with the ball. Here's Garnett. Back to James. Now Simmons. Guarded by Durant. 4 on the clock. Here's James. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
Now Johnson. Here's Duncan. Pass to Durant for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Simmons, the pass to James. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Johnson against Bryant. It's deflected. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Thompson outside. 1:51 left to play in the second quarter. On the wing, Durant. Checked by James. Durant's shot is off. Hawks trail by 3. James passes to Simmons. James outside. There's a screen. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. You have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he drops the first. Both free throws good from James. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now a timeout called by Dallas.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence. .116 left in the second period. Johnson passes to Duncan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for Dallas, Tim Duncan taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. The Hawks trailing. 59 seconds left in the first half of this one. Garnett, nice persistence to tip it back in. Garnett's got his first 2 points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Duncan. Pass to Thompson. Releases. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
No surprise here. Thompson's talent as a shooter making him a constant scoring threat.
Basket's good.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
So it's the Mavericks now. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. They double-team Thompson. Duncan, pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. And he's going for the lob!
Great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. James against Johnson. James inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. They've got James. Ben Simmons is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Chamberlain in at center. Now here's Simmons. Still no points. Pass to Garnett. Clock at 4. And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Durant. And here's Johnson. Here's Thompson. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now, here is James. He has 6. And Bryant gets it to go.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Durant. 4-3. KD splashes the triple.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And Bryant gets it to go.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. They get it back on the wing. Durant. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks lead by 3. Outside Simmons. Now here is James. Defended by Thompson. Double team on James. Here's Garnett. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And here's Johnson. No points so far. Pass to Duncan. Now here's Durant. O'Neal on the wing. Johnson passes to Durant. 6 to shoot. Over James. Durant with another miss. Johnson against James. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now here's Simmons. Bryant right side. Shoots over Thompson. Bryant no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Thompson passes to Johnson. Here's Duncan. Back to Johnson. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And he jams it home with authority.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. James passes to Bryant. James against Johnson. Pass to Simmons. Here's Chamberlain. Inside. And stolen by Durant. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Johnson passes to Duncan. And here's Durant. Over Simmons. A good-looking shot from the wing. Durant's got 7.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Garnett passes to Simmons. Pass to Garnett. 5 on the clock. Here's Bryant. And Atlanta misses again. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Here's Duncan. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the train.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Johnson against James. The Hawks need to get one up here.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
The shot no good. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Dallas on top. They lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Klay Thompson is out there with Johnson. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Duncan in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Bryant outside. Pass to Garnett. Bryant outside. Drops in the 3. Bryant's got 9 points now in the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Durant. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 8 rebounds in the game. Bryant against Thompson. Here's Chamberlain. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by 1. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, Thompson, the long-range triple.
Oh, from way back there. I mean, I'm calling that Klay range.
Timeout.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Bryant outside. The Mavericks pull it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. The rebound by Atlanta. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Bryant outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant with it. Here's Duncan. Pass to Thompson. From downtown. Hits the trifecta. Thompson's got 24.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
They set the screen. Durant against Simmons. Cuts off the pass. Now here's Johnson. He's closely guarded. Thompson outside. Johnson against Simmons. Johnson passes to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. And Dallas leads by 9.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Pass to James. Over Johnson. And there's James on the assist from Simmons.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Durant against James. Screen by O'Neal. The three, Durant. Atlanta with the rebound. James with the ball. Durant covering. Offensive board. Out to James. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Durant against James. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Bryant. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
It's stolen by James.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not.
Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas. Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. 34 seconds left in the game.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul. Trying to extend that game.
Yeah, elevating his teammates with passes like this. LeBron is all about making his guys better.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Dallas. Kevin Durant.
First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. "27 seconds left to play in the fourth. There's the steal, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. 24 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Garnett. And here's Bryant outside. O'Neal pulls it in. So it's Dallas winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for... NBA. Action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Chicago Bulls. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Duncan is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. Clock at 4. LeBron grabs the miss. Holiday looking for an opening. And here's Kobe for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. This is his first free throw of the game.
Three shots.
He misses the free throw.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Now Johnson. Pass to McGrady. Here's Shaq. Nails the baby hook.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
Now here's Kobe. Here's the floater. And James with the basket on the assist from Kobe.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
LeBron against Leonard. Duncan with a screen on James. Leonard, the 18-footer, is right on the mark.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. James looking it over. Back to Garnett. Bryant outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Duncan. Leonard the pass to Johnson. McGrady outside. Connects from three-point range.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
The 3 from LeBron. It's rebounded by Dallas. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Duncan finds Johnson. Back to Duncan. Pass to Leonard from downtown.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot.
Outside Holiday. LeBron a screen on McGrady. Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for your Bulls, LeBron James. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Duncan outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
James against Leonard. Back to Duncan. Over Garnett. Garnett grabs the board. The Bulls trailing. On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Leonard. Kobe kicks to Holiday. Kobe against Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. With the step back. Back to Holiday. It's stolen by McGrady. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Johnson. Leonard trying to break free. And there's Johnson. That's good. On the assist by McGrady.
Once Magic gets the ball inside, he's about at the rim. Even the contact, not enough to foul him up.
Outside, James. .105 left in the first. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. LeBron's got 6.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Duncan outside. Pass to Leonard. Shaq with the screen. Leonard looking over the floor. Tries from 7. Duncan misses. Here's Chicago. They trail by 1. Bryant finds James. Here's Holiday. McGrady covering. Back to LeBron. Unloads. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so here is Dallas. Now, here's Johnson. O'Neal a screen on Garnett. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. Up again. And O'Neal is right there. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's Dallas. They're up by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Bulls trail by 3. On the court for Dallas here in the second. We've got Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal is up there with Duncan. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Leonard in at the 3.
You can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Here's McGrady, following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Down low, here's Duncan, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The skill of Duncan on full display there, knocking it down despite the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Now here is Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. 5 on the clock. Here's James. Empty that time from Leonard. Dallas leading by 3. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Kobe against McGrady. Back to Johnson. Outside Leonard. For the 3. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James against Johnson. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Kobe, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Leonard against Kobe. Leonard the pass to McGrady. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson for 3. Goes back up. O'Neal. Chicago grabs the miss. LeBron outside. Holiday finds Bryant. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Holiday from past the arc. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got 4 rebounds in this game. McGrady dishes to Johnson. Duncan outside. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Garnett. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Duncan. Leonard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs. And so James will bring it up for the Bulls. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Bryant. Pass to Holiday. Leonard against Bryant. Here's Garnett. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Johnson against Bryant. McGrady outside. Johnson surveying the floor. And stolen by LeBron. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. James, a screen on Johnson. Ryan against Johnson. Shoots. They grab their own miss. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Dallas leading by 6. McGrady outside. Back to Johnson. O'Neal sets the screen for Johnson. Lock at 6. And the basket is good. O'Neal's got 6.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
McGrady against Holiday. LeBron outside. Can they get it? And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for LeBron. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. And here is Johnson. Duncan surveying the D. Pass to Leonard. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night. And passes to Holiday. The tray. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Garnett out there with James. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard spot.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Here's McGrady. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. McGrady's got 5 now.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Bryant bends a two-pointer. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard kicks to Johnson. Let's go. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Holiday dishes to LeBron. In the corner, it's Bryant. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. McGrady passes to Leonard. Now Johnson. Back to Leonard. Over Holiday. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. James. Here's Garnett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Magic Johnson picks one up.
And, you know, the length KG has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
And both free throws good from Garnett. The Mavericks leading. Johnson outside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. On the wing, Tracy McGrady, guarded by Kobe. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Johnson can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bryant finds James. For the lead. No good. Excellent D there by Johnson. Leonard dishes to Johnson. Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes.
Back to McGrady. Dallas again missing. The Bulls with the lead. James kicks to Holiday. Back to James. And they double up James. Here's Kobe. Chamberlain down low. He's covered by Leonard. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Back to Duncan. They could use a bucket. Goes up again. The putback. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chicago leading by 3. Kobe, that's for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Smooth as silk. Bryant's jumper. Gorgeous.
Duncan outside. Pass to Leonard. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Duncan. Over Garnett. And Duncan with the basket on the assist from Leonard. Duncan's got his second basket of the game.
Got to admire the focus now. Duncan is really good at overpowering the defense at times. I like seeing him get to work inside.
Now here's Garnett. And here's LeBron outside. And Shaq with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson against James. Shaq with a screen on LeBron. Pass to Leonard. Over Bryant. That one rolling around and rims out. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls ahead, up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Shaquille O'Neal. Duncan is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Johnson, and it's McGrady in at the 2. Holiday, the pass to LeBron. And here's Chamberlain. McGrady covering. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Kobe from deep!
Over the course of the game, they're trying to get Kobe shots from everywhere on the court.
Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Pass to Leonard. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Holiday. Back to James. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout, Dallas.
Charge to Dallas.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to the head coach of the Mavericks talk with his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Oh, goodness, Kobe Bryant!
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
Mavericks trail by 7. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Johnson sets the screen for Leonard. Nailed from 3-point land.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, James. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Duncan, the pass to O'Neal. Dallas moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Big bucket from a big man. Shaq is special.
James outside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Mavericks foul. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Bulls, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Mavericks trail by 3. Leonard dishes to Johnson.
2 minutes.
They double-team Johnson. Stolen by Holiday. And it's Bryant in the corner. James absolutely owning the inside.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Pass to Leonard. And stolen by LeBron. It's stolen by McGrady. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside Holiday. LeBron with him. Garnett with the screen on Johnson. James wide open. Drills it from outside. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Timeout, Dallas.
Okay.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against James. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded close. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Leonard draws the double on the wing. Johnson. Back to Leonard. Pass to McGrady. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now just a three-point Chicago lead. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garnett. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's McGrady. Shot from the top of the key with the putback. And O'Neal is right there.
The big man has big game and big personality, so he is not afraid of the big moments. He gets it done in crunch time.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Jrue Holiday. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Offline with his three. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for 2. Kobe Bryant.
Two shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, LeBron James.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. Stolen by Bryant. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's James. Jordan up top. Pass to Nowitzki. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. And it's Chicago with a board.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Garnett. Bryant outside. And it falls all over the rim and in. Bryant's got 5 points.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now, here is James.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Chicago. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Leonard looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jordan. The rebound by Nowitzki. Jordan against Johnson. Jordan, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. James, outside. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James. Pass to Nowitzki. Takes a 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Now Leonard. Back to Johnson. Leonard, left side. It's good from about 19 feet.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Pass to Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Johnson passes to Leonard. There's the screen by Johnson. Throws it up high. They swipe it. Jordan goes in. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Leonard. There's a screen. The 3. Here's O'Neal. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass. Now Jordan.
34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Pass to Johnson. Back to Leonard. The three is up. Kicks it out to Bryant. Outside Johnson. The floater. That one is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Bulls out in front, up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Bulls leading by 3. We've got LeBron James, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's Garnett. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Leonard for 3. Nails it from 3.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Leonard against James. Pass to Jordan. Six on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Tipped. Bryant with it. 5 points in the game. Johnson passes to Bryant. Over James. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Thunder trail by 6. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. Baseline try. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Bryant. Chicago leading by 6. Fires the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
We've got futures coming your way, fans. Who needs one? Make some noise.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now, here is James. Yet to see a basket. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Leonard finds some space. And again, it's Chicago.
Kawhi Leonard is efficient with his shooting form. Makes it look easy right there.
James against Leonard. And here's Jordan to stop the run. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Jordan. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Pass to Garnett. And here's Leonard. Outside Johnson. Screen by O'Neal. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's Jordan, covered by Bryant. Jordan, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Jordan. Shoots over Bryant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
James with the ball. Over Leonard. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Bryant. There's the three. Some solid defense from Jordan. Thunder trail by 11. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A minute 6 left to play in the first half of basketball. SGA using the length inside.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Bryant outside. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Johnson passes to Bryant. Johnson a screen on James. Leonard on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Three-pointer. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Chicago. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Kobe Bryant is out there with Johnson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Garnett in at the 4 slot. Now here's Johnson. No points yet. Bryant, right side. Pass to O'Neal. Here's the hook. Johnson. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Garnett. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Bryant. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
It's good. Jordan's got 6.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Garnett. And here's Leonard. Screen by O'Neal. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Jordan. Here's Garnett. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Kevin Garnett taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. Thunder trail by 8. Jordan, the pass to James. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Jordan against Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. No good there. Off the double clutch.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Pass to Bryant. Back to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside Johnson. Bryant a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's picked off. Now here's Jordan. Defense is right there. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Jordan. Here's James. Covered by Bryant. Fades and shoots. The bank shot, no good. Bulls leading by 8. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Bryant. He's got 10. He's tipped. Jordan high post. Johnson on him. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Bryant against Jordan. Bryant, the pass to Johnson. Back to Bryant. To the paint. Here's Garnett. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Timeout, boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A minute 9 left in the third. Pass to Jordan. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Right side Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Bulls leading by 10. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Bryant in the high post. James is there. Pass to Garnett. 5 to shoot. James against Bryant. Over James.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. 1 second left. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Bulls. They're up by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's James in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. That one goes in.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jordan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for your defender, Michael Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Chicago leading by 8. Johnson passes to Garnett. O'Neal inside. Oh, sweet move. The Thunder pull it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Nowitzki. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Nowitzki. Offensive rebound. Oh, an emphatic putback by LeBron James.
Well, LeBron James showing incredible energy to get to the offensive window and keep that play alive.
Garnett passes to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Garnett. And rejected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan with it. Covered by Bryant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a three, and the three-pointer goes.
Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Bryant. 5 on the clock. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James. He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Chicago.
And he's good on the second.
You know, he may be kicking himself for that one miss, but establishing the two-possession lead was key.
Leonard against James. Pass to Jordan. Puts up a three. Chicago with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Bryant, the pass to Leonard from behind the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
To the inside. It's stolen. Bryant against Jordan. Here's Bryant inside. And no good. Some solid defense from Jordan. Thunder trail by 7. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. Three-pointer. The shot misses.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Johnson passes to Bryant. There's a screen. From outside the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Nowitzki's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Jordan against Leonard. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Leonard outside. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Jordan with it. It's hauled in by Garnett. And so they foul intentionally.
Michael Jordan. Second personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for Chicago. Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 26 seconds left in the fourth. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. James passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. This one belongs to Chicago. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.